Okay, so District 9. Someone asked me to review this, so I watched it online, and I have to say, I'm indifferent. You know, usually I have very strong feelings about a movie, and this one was good. Honestly, I thought the story was pretty basic. I'm really sick of a white male saving the day. Honestly, I'm really sick of it. The story does speak to the self-righteousness of humanity, and how humans always think they know better, and they think they deserve to be above other people. For example, the whole movie I was thinking, why are these humans assuming that the aliens can't understand them, when it's really the humans who don't understand the aliens? That's what really bothered me, and that's what bothers me about mankind. Like, if there was an alien invasion, I'm sure we would just assume they don't understand us when we don't understand them. I mean, obviously, if they're able to fly to other planets and find other planets, they're above us. I'm just saying. I did become sympathetic toward the prawns, the aliens. I think I was supposed to. Sometimes it made me laugh a lot. The gore made me laugh, but that's just the sense of humor I have. For example, when humans would get blown up and, like, vaporized, I thought it was really funny. It looked really cool. The visual effects were pretty pleasing. Some were just kind of meh, but it was pretty good. The aliens were neat looking. The prawns, they're kind of insectish, like 9 foot tall. They kind of remind me of something robotic too, like a robotic insect, if that makes any sense. I thought some of the camera work was really interesting. For example, there's a scene where a soldier is coming to attack the prawns and the main character, and it looked like kind of steady cam work, but it was in front of him, facing him, like there was a camera attached to him that, like, was looking at him, and I thought that was pretty cool, how they did some of that stuff. So the cinematography was decent. The one part of the plot that I got really confused about was the language and whether or not the humans could understand the prawns, because sometimes they could and sometimes they couldn't. Like, at the very beginning, they would just act like the prawns didn't understand English and that they couldn't understand what the prawns were saying. They were just assuming the prawns didn't understand. But as the movie progressed, the humans started to understand the prawns, and I couldn't tell if it was just because of what the main character was going through or if it was because, like, it was necessary for plot purposes. I couldn't really tell. Toward the end, one of the parts kind of reminded me of Jurassic Park 3 when all the velociraptors surround the people and are about to attack them. Kind of remind me of that. If you see it in both movies, you know what I'm talking about. I know some people review this movie and they are curious about whether or not people want a prequel or a sequel. I know Peter Rollis at Movie Buzz, link in the sidebar, discusses it in one of his videos. I don't think a prequel is necessary at all. I think it would be wasting a lot of people's time and money. They give you enough of the background. You don't really need to know every little detail about the prawns' arrival on Earth. You really don't. They give you enough. As far as a District 10 goes, I think it could work. I think it would offer a lot of explanations people are looking for at the end of this movie. However, I don't think it's necessary. I think that they left it at a nice spot, and it's a bit of a cliffhanger, but not really. And I think, honestly, District 9 is fine the way it is, but if they made a District 10, I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't be too upset about it. Could ruin things, they could make it better, they could answer questions. I mean, they set it up for a sequel very nicely toward the end, and I'm sure a lot of District 9 fans are assuming they're making a sequel. I personally don't know anything about one yet. This is kind of short, because I don't have a whole lot to say about this movie. All in all, it was a good invasion action flick. Did you see District 9? If so, what did you think about it? Leave comments below. If you want me to review a movie, leave it in a little comment and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Midterms are coming up, so schedule's pretty hectic, but I will try. Yeah, check out my other videos, and I'll see you later.